Thank Oh, this was so much fun. Thank you, Pam, Calvin, Tierra, and Rhonda. And when I first saw the bee did, Calvin saved me. We sprayed with off. That was something. It was big. It was huge. It was huge. So thank you all. Thank you so much. This was just a wonderful, wonderful. And I just have to share once again that John just makes magic. He really does, with his capabilities with the camera, the audio, and everything. I can't say enough about how talented John is. Thank you so much. Anybody have any comments or questions for Calvin and Pam are here? We still have a little bit of time.
Just want to say it was really enjoyable just kind of sitting on the porch with everybody and hearing their stories. It was very enjoyable.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We had fun. Kevin, I see your hand.
Yeah, Donna, I just wanted to say what really jumped out at me. All of the interviews, when you ask people what brought them joy, every person talked about giving and being able to help others. And I think it's just really important as you guys continue the network building work to keep that in mind that nobody wants to be just a people want to have opportunities to contribute their gifts, and it's really important not just to turn people into recipients of services, but to create opportunities for people to contribute what they would like to contribute.
Thank you for that. Thank you. Anybody else want to share anything in the chat?
Don, I would like to just simply say that was a lot of fun. It was a lot of interest, and as Kevin pointed out, being able to not only give but also being able to have an opportunity to give and receive, and it's a reciprocal type thing that I think is all a part of building a community that we love. We can love one another.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kevin, and thank you, Donna. Thank you, John. This was fun.
The joy of giving. I mean, we get so much giving, from giving. And, I appreciate again, Pam, how you express, gratitude. So, as long as people keep saying yes,
And,
yeah.
hey, Donna, Pam, you can bring that extra power over here.
That
I
was so,
will. I will.
I had such good stories. That was real. That was really a good one. That was a good one.
This has actually made me homesick. I've been
Oh,
gone for a long time, but nothing like home, I tell
yeah,
you.
Billy.
My family is the family you made reference to who was in Cleveland
Yeah.
visiting, and they loved it. They loved it. And it had such an impact on my kids. It was my daughter and her family that came to visit, and it had such a lasting impact on her and her brother that she wanted her kids to see Cleveland, through, as children. And they really had a ball. They had a great time and they traveled. And it was as much fun for them being in Cleveland as they were in Japan in October. And
Mm,
they had just as much fun. And they really enjoyed it. She planned it out. They went on a good time. They did everything. And they really had a nice time. And it just reminds me of how great Cleveland can be.
yes, and how much fun we had growing up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And just, community, friends, and everything. That's what makes the world go round.
Mhm.
So, anybody else have any comments, questions, any comments?
Yes, Donna.
Yes, Iris?
It's like, yeah. Hi, everybody. You
Right.
know, I haven't been involved in the last several months, and just listening to everybody today, the four of you, one of whom I've never met, everyone else I know,
Mhm.
it just feels, it just feels loving and comfortable. Everybody just expresses themselves with the desire to be a part of the community.
Mhm.
And it feels like home.
Yeah.
This is what's good. And I think this is what will sustain this community.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
know, this continued camaraderie and willingness to give and care about each other. And I truly love it. I've been here for many years, and it's been that way. I'm Pam. I remember when I moved in, we moved in, my family, two, three people on the street came by and welcomed us. And I think that the sense of community is still the same.
Mhm.
You know, people don't we don't have the block clubs anymore. At that time we had block clubs. But we still communicate, and thanks to the neighbor nights, you know,
Mhm.
the communication continues. So I for one can agree that this is a great community.
Mhm. Mhm. It
And
really,
thank you all for sharing.
yes, yes. Thank you all for sharing. And another part of this interview this evening, when John, I think, was on his bike and he drove around. I didn't know that's what he did, what he was going to do until I watched. I was like, oh my goodness, look at how beautiful Moreland is. It just really is something that I hope more than just us sees, because the diversity of the housing, the new houses, the beautiful lawns, how people really care about, their property, it's all really just kind of, comes to life. And what a
Mhm.
neighborhood is, and we're kind of the, in many cases, the envy of the rest of the community because we are a neighborhood. And we know, I mean, if people look at this, they're going to think we all know each other everywhere. That's exactly the impression we want to give,
Mm.
but this is always a joy. Okay, folks. I appreciate everybody being on this evening. John left me here. Actually, I don't know if everybody saw that I put this correction in the chat. I had mentioned during the time that I was talking to Tierra Miller, I talked about how Kayla had the best of all worlds. And Kayla is Aura. Aura is my great granddaughter, and Tierra's granddaughter. Aura is the one who has the best of all worlds. Kayla is Aura's mother. Zora's mother. So she came to mind because I know her. She's, you know, all in the family, all in the family. Yes. Well, thank you all. Thank you so much.
Thank
And
you.
and we're going to create some
Thank you.
opportunities to interview people
Thank
out
you.
there, however it is. John will make that magic happen every time. Thank you all. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you for being with us tonight. And thank you,
Thank
Rand,
you.
Calvin, Tier,
Bye-bye.
and Rhonda. All right.
Thank you.
Oh, thing
Okay.
too. Just
Good
my
night.
calendar for August. Oh goodness, 16th, I think it is. I think that's the third Saturday. Jonathan Jameson is going to be
Oh,
our guest in August. That's it. Okay,
Okay.
mark your
okay.
calendar.
All right.
See you then. See you then. All righty.
All righty. Bye bye.